Over a week ago, when the Splatoon 3 Direct did air, Nintendo also released a bunch of details on their website that I don't think a lot of people are aware of outside of the Splatoon community, and they are big details that offer big changes for the series. So this is my first opportunity to actually talk about the rest of the details I haven't talked about on the channel before. So I did make a couple of videos talking about the Splatfest changes as well as special modes coming to League Battles. So this video I will be talking about my thoughts on the rest of the details that are on the website, and I do believe that Nintendo should offer like a separate video where they go into the details that I will be talking about, because the first detail, for example, how Salmon Run can be played at any time, I believe everybody should know about that, because that was a big thing that did put off a lot of people from playing Splatoon 2. They didn't want to sort of check when they could play Salmon Run, and that did put off a lot of people that thought, you know what, I don't want to, it shouldn't be locked. I don't want to be dictated to when I can play a game mode in a video game. So yeah, how it is open 24/7, that is a massive change, and it is a sign that Nintendo did listen to feedback from Splatoon 2. And another detail that I will be going into right now, I think is another sort of like indication that Nintendo did listen to us as well. So online Splatoon 3 data like player level, ranks, items and gear is automatically stored in a server and connected to each player's Nintendo account, so you can play on multiple Nintendo Switch systems if your user account is tied to your Switch. So say like, I do believe how this will work is, say like if you do get like a new Switch for Christmas, then I believe that you can carry on playing Splatoon 3. You can just log into your Nintendo account and just carry on playing from where you left off. You don't have to start off from scratch. With Splatoon 2, your online data was stored on your Switch itself. So this is a massive change for Splatoon 3, and one that is definitely needed. Going back to Salmon Run for a bit, there is now a new testing range where you can practice new mechanics like egg throwing, for example. So that is pretty cool how there is now a testing range for Salmon Run. Unfortunately, this will not improve my skill level. I will still have to be carried by everybody in the lobby because I am terrible at Salmon Run, but I guess I can now practice in a new testing range, and I think this is a really cool addition to Splatoon 3. So Salmon Run will also have something called Executive VP, where your earning power will increase with a higher title, but the job sites will get more intense too. So we even recorded a 333% increase in hazard level at the sites where executive VPs work. So this seems to be a sort of higher title than professional. I don't think I will ever get to executive VP, but it's nice that we've got something extra to go for as well above professional. So Splatfest will have 333 times battles as well. Now Salmon Run will get the same, so that is pretty cool. Those sort of matches will be really intense, as they put it. I don't think I will be able to cope with it. I hope I do actually get to the point where I can get to it like a 333% sort of Salmon Run sort of lobby, but I don't think it will, and I probably wouldn't last that long either. So there is something called fish scales as well, where top performers who make it to the extra wave and damage the king salmonid can get fish scales, and there are 3 types of fish scales. There are rarer varieties as well, and they are more likely to drop after higher hazard levels, and you can exchange this for employee benefits, for special designs, for splash tags or items for lockers as well. So you get rewarded for doing well, pretty much, for damaging the king salmonid. So yeah, that is really cool. So you can change your work outfit in Salmon Run as well. You can get flexible with the dress code by exchanging some of the scales I did talk about for an alternative work outfit that is still Grisco approved, so we can now customize what we wear in Salmon Run. So the more customization options the better, and Splatoon 3 is filled with more customization, and that is only a good thing in my opinion. So moving on to other details now, you can transfer some of your save data from Splatoon 2 and you can pretty much transfer it to Splatoon 3 to get some in-game rewards. So pretty much you can receive 3 gold Sheldon licenses that you can exchange for main weapons regardless of what your player level is. You can join anarchy battles from the beginning of the game regardless of play level, so you don't have to get to like level 10 to play in anarchy battles. You can start the game with a higher rank depending on your rank in Splatoon 2, and you can get matched against players with similar skill levels from Splatoon 2 as well. So you can transfer save data once per Nintendo account by launching Splatoon 3 or entering the lobby while connecting to the internet. And yeah, in order to transfer your save data from Splatoon 2, Splatoon 2 must be on the same system with the same user account. So let me know whether you will be doing this in the comment section below. To be honest, I don't think I will, and the reason why is I like to start from scratch and work my way up through the ranking sort of system. I know you can get like, I can sort of unlock like the NZAT from like day one if I wanted to, but I haven't played rank from like late 2019, early 2020, and some of my rank is like S+. I don't want to get matched against players that have played the game every day since the point when I stopped playing rank. So I want to sort of experience some of the new weapons as well, like the Splatana, the Tri-Stringer. I rather sort of work my way up, you know, from C all the way up to like A. I don't want to sort of get matched against players that are, you know, much better than me. And the only reason why I was S+ was because I put in 700 hours, and not because I'm really good at the game. I only really got there because I played the game for a long period of time. So yeah, we'll get matched up against players that have picked up Splatoon 3 and haven't experienced this series before, but I don't want to go up against people that are like pro level. I'd rather go up and work my way up to that level. I don't want to play against those sort of players day one. I'd rather have a fun experience and yeah, just have fun just going up through the ranking sort of system. So I don't think I will transfer my data. So yeah, moving on to the test range, and it is something that has got me thinking about whether this does me bots or not. So yeah, in the test range there is a dummy that will retaliate with enemy ink, so you can practice defensive maneuvers. So yeah, I'm kind of thinking this is Nintendo's way of putting bots into the offline sort of content. I'm not sure how sort of extreme it will be, but yeah, battle replays will be in Splatoon 3 and they can be uploaded to the cloud and shared via a code. A limited number of battle replays can be saved to a system. If this number is exceeded, older battles will be automatically deleted and you can favourite replays you like to keep. And yeah, pretty much battle replays will be inaccessible after certain updates, and this does remind me of Smash Ultimate. Similar sort of thing did happen with Smash replays in Smash Ultimate. So gear abilities, main power up and bomb defense up is gone. I'm really pleased about main power up. I didn't think it needed to be added into Splatoon 2. I think it did break the balance of the game a little bit when it did get added in. So we did learn about a new gear ability called Intensify Action. Without this ability, you will lose some accuracy immediately after jumping or using Squid Roll and Squid Surge. This Intensify Action ability will lessen that effect, but there was also another gear ability that Nintendo didn't show off in the Direct, and that is Sub Resistance Up, where you can mitigate effects from an opponent's sub-weapon with this new gear ability. Depending on the situation, you can take less damage from bombs and sprinklers and resist effects from miss or reduce the time spent marked. So with the gear in Splatoon 3, pretty much you can go higher than the 3 stars. So in the previous games there was just 3 stars in the gear, but with the new sort of gear star power, you will earn a little bit more experience with that gear. You won't get more than 3 secondary ability slots, but you will be able to get ability chunks faster. So to increase the star power on your gear, you pretty much have to buy the same gear that you already are, equipping. So say like if you do see the same gear in the shop, then you can buy it, and then that will raise your gear star power. So yeah, that is pretty cool, because whenever you did sort of earn or have the gear that was in the shops, there was sometimes when you couldn't really buy anything from the shops. So this does give an incentive to spend your money on stuff that you do already own, and you do get stuff from it. So another way to earn more experience and to get gear ability chunks faster by raising your gear ability star power is to talk to merch and use super sea snails that you do earn by playing in Splatfest. So super sea snails now do have an added use in Splatoon 3. So I have loads in Splatoon 2. This would allow me to use them even more. So yeah, in Splatoon 3 with a catalogue, you can get items by accumulating catalogue points to increase its level, and pretty much you can earn catalogue points by battling in multiplayer and playing in Salmon Run. You can also earn catalogue points through achievements as well. So say like if you do get your first win of the day, you will get catalogue points for that, and also for your first shift of the day as well. So yeah, this is really cool. It's something which I wanted. I wanted achievements, I wanted something extra to go for, I wanted them to unlock something in the game as well. And these catalogue points will allow you to customize your splash tags and your lockers as well. And speaking of splash tags, you will need to pick a nickname when registering your splash tag that is different from your username on your Switch and will only be used in Splatoon 3. So yeah, that is an interesting sort of thing with the splash tags in Splatoon 3. So in the direct, they did show off that you will get badges for your splash tag as well. And pretty much if you meet certain requirements, you can deck out your splash tag with up to 3 badges. So achievements like getting 50 regular battle wins and earning 10,000 Grisco points will earn you more badges. So I just love this sort of thing. This does add to the replayability, and yeah, I'm just a massive fan of what Nintendo are doing in terms of what stuff you can unlock by just simply playing the game. I just love the achievement system, how it plays into earning catalogue points, to earning stuff for your locker, to then adding sort of the ability to get more badges for your splash tag, to add a little bit of individuality to your splash tag. So that is really, really cool. So there is something called Splatfest region in Splatoon 3, and I'm not sure what this is. I'm not sure whether if Splatfest starts a little bit earlier, say like in the Japanese region, maybe we can change our region and play in that Splatfest before our Splatfest does start, because we do know that in Splatoon 3 we will get the same Splatfest. So yeah, I'm not sure what that Splatfest region button was in some of the menu screens that we did see in the direct. It really does feel like Nintendo have listened to what the fans wanted to see in Splatoon 3 and have implemented it. Stuff like Salmon Run being open all of the time, things like your online data being stored on a server, more customization options, things like achievements, which I did talk about years and years ago back in 2019. I asked for an achievement system that played into like a bigger sort of system that did unlock more stuff. It rewarded you for simply playing the game. And another thing that people wanted was being able to play ranked battle with their friends, and Nintendo have implemented that in Splatoon 3 as well, because there is Anarchy Series, which is solo play pretty much for someone like myself that doesn't squad up a lot of the time. But also you do have Anarchy Battle Open, and you will not rank down. Pretty much how it will work is with every season, a season does last 3 months, you will rank down. Instead of losing, you will rank down every 3 months. So pretty much how Nintendo said it is that you will drop down 2 points. So say like if you are between S plus 0 and S plus 9, you will go down to S, and that is it pretty much. And speaking of S, now you will be able to go up to S plus 50. I doubt I will ever get there, but it's just nice they've added that into the game as well. And of course we've got X rank coming into the game, and with X rank you can now select what region you want to play in terms of every season. So every season, 3 months, you can choose to play with Japanese players. I'm not sure why you would do that, but they do give you that option. So with Rank Battle, now known as Anarchy Battle, pretty much you do get something called rank points, and you have to sacrifice some of these rank points to play Anarchy Battle. And pretty much there is like an Anarchy Battle challenge, and how it will work is if you do get 5 wins before you do get 3 losses, then you will get rank points, and then they can be used, I do believe, on catalogue points as well, or you can use them just to simply play Anarchy Battle. If you do get 3 losses before you do get 5 wins, then pretty much you won't get as many rank points as if you do sort of get 5 wins. So yeah, how it will work is you will get matched with people who have similar rank points to you, and the same with Rank Battle or Anarchy Battle Open, where you can play with your friends. Pretty much it will match you against a team with a similar skill level to your team, and I do believe they did say on the website they will match you up against someone. So say like if like you got like someone with low rank points on your team, then pretty much you will match up against someone with a similar skill level, even though so like I could have like 200 rank points, someone on my team who I could team up with could have like 20, someone on the other team will have 20 as well. So there is going to be like a balancing sort of act there for Anarchy Battle Open. So to rank up though, you do have to go into the solo mode, and how it will work is you will have to sacrifice some of your rank points. So say like if you are going from C plus to B minus, you will play with people who are at a B minus level. If you do get 3 wins when you are playing with a team at the high level you want to get to, then you will move up to B minus, for example. You can also earn rank points through medals as well. So I just love how certain aspects of the game plays into other aspects of the game as well. Just love it. I just love what they are doing with Splatoon 3. Make sure you are checking out the website for any details I didn't cover in this video. And yeah, we'll see you in another video soon.